So National Field Services Quality Assurance Program is sort of a mix of a manufacturing type process and a human performance type process. The reason I say that is that as a service company, having a quality assurance program and a quality control program gets a little more complicated in how you do it. We're not manufacturing a widget and the widget's to a certain specification and that specification has to be met. We go out, we do work, we do maintenance, we do testing. We test to a specification, so it gets a little more complicated how you actually manage your quality assurance. So what we do here is we start as a foundation with the technicians themselves. And that is how we both acquire and develop our technicians is where the beginning of the quality assurance begins. The history of our service company is such that originally you had some engineering firms that sort of did it a little bit. You had some construction companies that had electricians do some of it, like testing cables. You had a mixed bag with most companies of electricians, engineers, and some hybrid in between. Well, years back, the hybrid in between was actually defined internationally as what we call an engineering technician. The technicians we utilize to do our services are primarily, from our point of view, exclusively engineering technicians. Now, engineering technicians can be developed from different areas, such as electrical construction electricians, maintenance electricians, electrical engineers, power technology engineers. I mean, there's various places to develop them from. But by identifying precisely what the engineering technician in electrical power testing is, then we can draw from any number of places and put together a development program that creates this individual. So that's the beginning of the quality assurance. The other aspect of it that we put in place is being transparent with our mistakes. And that starts with really one of the most important core values, which is integrity. If a technician makes a mistake and accidentally trips a line off, we can recover from that outage and get that line back in service really, really fast, like in less than a minute, if the technician picks up the phone, calls the dispatcher and says, I made a mistake. This is what the mistake is. It has no bearing on the security or the status of the line. You can close the line back and put it back in service. If that happens, then the outage is momentary and the impact is very little. That is the integrity and honesty of the technician. That is the quality in and of itself. We emphasize with our technicians to be transparent and honest about their mistakes. Human beings will make mistakes. It will happen. The problem is when you repeat the mistake and make the same mistake over and over again. So the goal here is to remove and eliminate these reoccurring mistakes. So we want all of our employees to be very transparent about when they make a mistake. Sometimes with a company, it has a negative impact on the bottom line of the company. We make a mistake and we damage something, then we have to pay for it. We have to go out and work on it again at our own cost, and that costs us money off of our bottom line. But that's part of being reputable, and it's part of having integrity. One of the tools we have that we use as far as our QA program is we have a actual root cause and have an investigation form and an investigation process that works just like a safety investigation. If you have a safety incident, we call it an operational incident report. So if we have a QA problem or something has happened from an operational standpoint, we do an investigation in the operational incident just like it was a safety incident. Go through to find the root cause of this incident and thereby be able to put mechanisms in place as necessary to correct for it so it doesn't occur again. A quality program in a service group, which is what we are, we're a service company, is good service. Good service is based on behavior that is honest, transparent, and has integrity. So that is really what the QA program is all about, and that's how we approach QA from a service business.